Okay, now we are talking another compound. We have deadlifts. Form is really important on these because your body is leveraged in a kind of a strange way and they're not the most comfortable. So this is really important. So a setup like this is totally fine and super common in smaller gyms. So if you don't have big plates like this that are 10s, you can use these, which are a bit smaller and most gyms will have, and you can boost them up with a plate. You can stack these as many as you want if you have 10s and they're a bit smaller. We just want to protect your range of motion so you're less likely to injure yourself reaching a little too far. Now we're talking how we walk up to the bar. So we want shoulder width apart. We're going to come here, those kind of line up with the perforated lines, and our hips are going to drive straight back. We want the bar over the balls of your feet, so right over those toes, and we're in this leverage position. Back is flat, kind of like how we're squeezing earlier, where the glutes are always squeezed, the back is flat, and we want to think it's always a hinge of the hip. It's not an up and down motion, it's a forward and back motion. So when we come down here, we have those arms hanging like ropes, hands are hooks, and we want to start with that tension where we pull those feet out, we're twisting this way, and we have these engaged. Next, we're going to sit down into the bar, so you're going to feel this kind of range of motion. Practice it a little bit, because we want to feel you get deep into the rep, and we're going to come all the way down when you're comfortable. Chest is going to be up. You see how I'm flat here? I'm just walls in front of me. We're coming from the floor, and then you want to drive through those feet, straight up, and we hinge those hips forward. When we come back down, I started about my knees, but whenever your back bends to have to reach lower, that's when you hinge and you drop the weight. Because we don't want to be here, and I want to go a bit lower, so I reach this way, we keep the back flat, and that's when we come straight back down to the floor. So arms are hooks, we're down like this, tailbones into the floor, we drive through those heels, up in a straight line, squeeze those glutes the whole time, and then we straight line back down. Deadlift is a lift and dead weight, so you don't need to be carrying it down really slow. We are lifting, and then we are dropping a dead weight. It's gonna be really close to your legs. You might get some scratches, but that's a good thing.